I don't care if y'all are ready, because I'm fucking starting.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion.
Oh my god, I was just muted for a second. I forgot to fucking put the mic back on. There's the first F-bomb of the day. So anyway, what's going on, y'all? How the hell are you? We're doing a podcast here because it's been probably, I don't know, fucking 6 weeks since I've done one. Where am I looking? The camera's on that side. I hope everybody can hear me. And
Oh my god.
so, I've got Audacity going. I've got Facebook Live going. I've got XSplit going. I've got sound. I don't know why the hell this is here. Bye, buddy. And I think that's it. 3 things going. My webcam is going. I'm drinking stuff. I got crap here to drink. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this is going to be a short episode because I haven't done an You know what? I don't even know how long it's been. I'm going to look at my iTunes feed and see how long it's been since I've done one. My last one I think was about iced tea. The dude, not the drink. And it was probably a while ago. September 4th. Is that right? I mean, September 14th. That's not right. Yeah, oh my god. The last one I did was September 14th. So this is November 11th. So it's almost 3 months. Or October, November, 2 months. Holy shit. That's a long-ass time.
My last one I think was
So, I didn't really realize it was that long. I thought it was like 3 or 4 weeks. It's been almost 2 months. Can someone tell me how the video looks? Because I keep seeing it pixelated and supposedly it's HD, although it doesn't look like 1080p to me. It looks terrible. But whatever, I don't fucking care. Anyway, so what I'm going to talk about, I think, is the NES Classic. I asked for people to give me topics on what I should talk about. It was a serious question, and as always, when you ask a serious question on Facebook, you get 1 or 2 serious answers and 30 fucking people just being idiots. So, wasn't looking for that. I actually wanted a real answer. I got a couple, and I'm only going to talk about one. That's the NES Classic. People were like, please don't talk about politics of the fucking election. I'm not going to talk about politics or the election, okay? Because God forbid you say one thing wrong that someone doesn't agree with, and some, nutcase goes, fucking ape shit and all over the place that I'm a racist or I'm a sexist or I'm a fucking idiot or, I support Hillary and she should be in jail or I support Trump and he's a piece of shit or whatever the fuck it is. So I'm not saying anything. I don't want to get anyone butthurt and fucking, I don't want to cancel anybody's tests for the week and bring them popcorn and ice cream or donuts or whatever the fuck. So, no politics today. Not for me, at least. I shouldn't say no politics today. I'm sure there will be a shitload of politics, just not for me. Anyway... So there were people that were, a lot of people actually talking about the NES Classic on my post when I said, hey, give me some fucking topics. So I'm going to just talk about that because I want it. I want it, but I don't want it bad enough to go on eBay and pay this jack off $5,000 or the one that's $10,000. Hell no. $10,000? That fucking $10,000 NES system the guy better hand deliver it and better bring his own knee pads and he better swallow for 10 grand. Because I swear to Christ, you even think about buying that. If I see one bid on that, I'm going to email the bidder and tell him what the fuck is wrong with your life. I mean, insane. Look, those people really know how to take advantage. Even the $5,000 one. Anything over $60 retail pisses me off, okay? Because I shouldn't say that. Anything over 100 maybe. So you're making at least, $40 back on it. But unless you got the bundle, then I understand it's a little more. Like, I wanted to get the bundle for, I think it comes with the thing itself, which is $60, and one extra controller was $10, I think. So it was like 60. It might have been $69.99, I think. 70, whatever the fuck. 70 or 75. So I would have done that. So we have 2 controllers, so myself and my fiance could play. But there's no way that I'm gonna buy it off of anybody off of eBay that's at least over $100, and even that is like super pushing it. Like I'm not. There's no way. Yeah, John, you're not gonna get it for $0. Obviously, I mean, I'm trying to be, common sense here, but there's no way that that you can find it for. I'm sorry. There's no way you can justify it. I'm actually gonna look it up on eBay right now because I don't remember. I think the average price or cost was like anywhere from, oh my god, $379, $170. Oh, that's not it. $365, $89.99, and 95 cents. $9,000. I hope this guy gets his balls stepped on by a chicken wearing steel-toed boots. I mean, Jesus. How do you justify? Oh, your 9-year-old nephew wants one of these, Joe? Oh, here you go. Only $9,000. Oh, yeah? You better swallow a fucking load a week for $9,000. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, it's fucking disgusting how people take advantage. $5,000, $9,000, and another one for $5,000. $5,000. This one says overnight shipping, and then you click on it. It says ships in 2 days. That's not overnight. That's in 2 days it ships, and then I don't get it till overnight. That's another day. That means 3 days, dummy. $600, $800, $1,500, $1,000, $350. Fuck these people. I will pay $35 for my retro Pi. I'm sorry, for my Raspberry Pi, and I'm fine. I don't have to get this today. I wanted it today, but if I don't get it, then that's no big deal. Amazon has still got what do we got? 240, so we got 2 hours and 20 minutes before it goes on sale on Amazon. But yeah, I mean, it's like, if I don't get it today or this weekend, whatever, I'll get it in January, February, March when there's not going to be 1,000 people getting it, 1,000 people looking for it. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with waiting. I mean, it would be a nice Christmas gift for my nephew who is legitimately 9 years old, but if he don't get it, he don't get it. He's gonna have to deal with that. And it's not like I didn't want to buy it to sell it. I wanted to buy it to play it. So 2 of them, I wanted to get 2. I wanted one for myself and one for my nephew, or one for myself and one to sell. But the first one would always be for me. I'm not one of these people that is buying it just to sell it. I ain't like that, man. I'm all about the retro. I'm all about I don't even care what games are on. It's not about the games for me. I don't even care about that. It's about the unit itself and the retro and the memories and the cool childhood memories I had of playing my original NES. So, and other people, I've seen a million people why don't you just get the, get a Raspberry Pi. That's a lot of people. Why don't you just get a Raspberry Pi and use that? I have 3 Raspberry Pis. I have 2 working NES systems that, I shouldn't say working. I have 2 NES systems. One of them works to a point. One of them, I don't even know if it works. I don't have the cables for it. It's actually right behind me. But yeah, I have all the hardware to do it. It's not that. Or I should say I have all the games to play. It's not that. It's that I want working hardware. It's brand new. It's real nice. It's cool. I just want it for the retro memories, man. I mean, the Nintendos I have, neither one of them is my original one, but it's still memories, One of them's on display. It's not like I'm buying it to not use it. Like I said, I'm gonna buy it to use it. Nobody questioned my nephew's age or anything like that, but that just seems like the type of I don't know, type of dickiness that people are selling these. The type of dickiness people are displaying by selling that. And what's funny is if you go to eBay's rules, one of their rules says something if you want to ask a question, that's what it is. Not necessarily their posting rules, but if you want to ask a question that says communicate only on eBay, fine. Be respectful at all times. Selling a goddamn $60 item for $10,000 is not respectful to me, okay? To me, that's disrespect right there. That's saying, hey, jerk off, this is what you're going to have to pay for it from me because I bought it to sell it. Fuck this guy. Are you kidding me, man? Like I said, that 10 grand better be hand delivered, and it better come with its own knee pads, and you better swallow. And you better take more than one load, because I ain't fucking dropping one load for 10 grand. No. Not for an NES. And you know what? One more thing about the NES that I think about the unit itself, it would be cool if the what do you call it, open, the top opened, the lid. That would be fucking cool. And even if there was a mock, blank, I don't know if you can see it, and let me talk to Cuddly Corey for 1 second, but there's a ColecoVision right behind me. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show it to you later. I'll take a picture of it. It's behind me. It's underneath my NES. But anyway, So yeah, I mean, it's just insane, and it's just like I just can't fathom what goes through someone's head. Like, I want to ask this guy, like, hey, do you actually think you're gonna sell this for $5,000 or $10,000? I don't understand. I could see the guys selling it for 200 or 300. Even God, I hate me when to say this, but I can even see 400. Not me, obviously. I wouldn't pay anything over $100, and that's stretching it. But does the guy selling it for 10,000 or 5,000 think they're actually even this? There's two people right on my screen right now for $1,500. Do they think they're going to sell it? I don't understand. Like, do you think it's really going to sell for that much? Is that possible? It's super, just crazy to me. I don't understand. 250, 300, 300, 350, 250, 227. So the average seems to be between 2 and like 400. That's, again, I mean, that's kind of what I expected. But this $1,500 idiot right in front of me, or this $10,000, this $5,000 jack off, give me a break. Another $5,000. And you can't even like post, like on Amazon, you can post a question in public. It'll say, here's your question, blah, 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 and then people answer it. You can't even do that on here. Like, if I could do this, write a comment in public on this guy's thing, I'd go like, what kind of fucking idiot are you? Like, do you actually expect to sell this for $5,000, or is it just on there because you don't really want to sell it, but you want to see how much you can get for it? And the payments, you could buy this. I'm looking at one right now, $49.99. The seller's name is Jason VR03. He only has 3 feedbacks, so I'm assuming he's a new eBayer, which means I would not trust. Yeah, he only has 3 feedbacks, and none of them are in the last year, so I wouldn't trust him anyway. But like, I don't know. But like, so I want to like message the guy and go, hey, does this guy like really think Best Buy Woodland Park number 37 only had 35? Joe, that's upsetting. And that Woodland Park that Best Buy is 1.5 miles, 2 miles from my house, man. Should have came over, could do breakfast or something like that. Hit the diner or something. I live in Woodland Park, bro. But I want to email this guy and go, dude, how do you justify such an asinine price? Like, do you think that this is really going to sell for that much? And I started to say with PayPal credit, here it is. With PayPal credit, you can buy this for $5,000 and only pay $240 a month for 24 months. That is a fucking car payment, okay? A car payment for a device that's no bigger than this little Sega Genesis I'm looking at sitting in front of me. It's ridiculous. This little Sega Genesis USB hub is, they're saying you can get something like that for NES, that size, for $240 a month. A month? That's a car payment. It's insane. I mean, Jesus Christmas. Excuse me. Like, what do people think? I mean, I don't understand. Amazon is supposed to list more at 2 p.m. Amazon, Joe, that's 2 p.m. Pacific time. It's not going on sale here until 5 p.m. our time. So 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. our time. I've already got my, I don't know if, well, I guess you can't see it, but I'll show it to you anyway. I've already got my second monitor, which is my television, on the Amazon, the product page. So when 5 o'clock comes, I can basically refresh, add to cart, and I should be good. I don't know, but we'll see. But like I said before, if I don't get it today, I don't get it today. Until it's not a big deal. I'm okay with waiting January, February. I mean, I'll try each time they're out. I'm not saying I'm gonna intentionally wait till January, February. But if I can if I can find something earlier than that, Black Friday or next month or whatever the hell, if I find something earlier and it just happens to be in stock, I'll pick it up. But I'm not gonna go out of my way other than today to try to get it. If I gotta wait till January, it's fine. I don't absolutely. It's not a requirement that I have this. It's just like I said. I'm very. It just fucking sucks. And didn't Nintendo have the same issue with the Wii where they didn't make enough and they were out of stock everywhere and they couldn't keep them in stock? So why would they not have learned from that and made a shitload more than they did? Like, I don't know. The GameStop by me that I went to this morning. Oh, let me rant about those fucking guys, too, in a second. But the GameStop by me that I went to this morning, they had 8. I think they said they got 8 of them. So 8 of them. So 8 in a fucking GameStop. That's one of the most popular game stores there is right now. Why is Nintendo only sending them 8? And word on the street is that the Nintendo store in New York, Manhattan, also didn't have that many. They had very, very limited quantities. Now, I don't understand that. Like, that's Nintendo. That's their store. Why are they only sending their store limited quantities? What the fuck? Why does the store itself not have hundreds or thousands of them? Excuse me again. And, are they not... I'm sure people are going to line up. I'm sure people did line up outside. But why do they not have hundreds, at least hundreds extras, for the people that can't make it there at, 7 in the morning because we have jobs to go to or whatever. I am thankfully off today, thanks to Veterans Day, and thanks to all the veterans, by the way, like my father and my brother. My father was in the Korean War, my brother was in Vietnam. But why can they not stock more? I don't understand. And again, I think it was the Wii, it might have been the Wii U, but I'm pretty sure it was the Wii where they had this kind of problem. And I'm sure the Switch will not have this problem, because it just, I don't know. The Switch is something that, if I happen to find one in stock, okay. If I don't really care. I'm not interested. It doesn't look all that terrific. I can do what it does now. Not a big deal. I understand the same thing as with the NES Classic. I can do what that does now. Also not a big deal. But for me, again, it's just about the nostalgia and the hardware. It just looks cool. It's tiny. I like it and I want it. That's all. So, too many people are just going insane on eBay with this thing. It's just ridiculous. It's greed. That's what it is. I mean, it's good old American bullshit. It's greed. I try to move the camera over a little bit. There we go. So I don't really understand what's going on. First of all, before I continue, can someone in the Facebook chat, I guess, tell me if the camera looks okay? Because it looks like every few seconds it freezes or it gets pixelated or it's choppy or something. Anyway, so my GameStop rant. I went to GameStop this morning. Now, their website claims that they open at 10 a.m., which they do, Monday through Friday. Actually, I think it's every day it's 10 a.m., but on Sundays they close earlier or whatever. So, what they did was, and I can't believe this, being a customer, I was pissed. Like, again, I didn't get it, whatever. I didn't get the device, the item, the unit, whatever you want to call it, the NES Classic. I didn't get it, no big deal. But I went to GameStop this morning. Again, they open at 10. I got there at 9:45. So I saw nobody at the front door. In my head, on the way there, I'm thinking, oh, there's going to be a line. There's going to be at least 10 or 15 people there. Nobody there. So I'm all right, fine. I know they close at 10. Maybe people are coming closer to 10 o'clock. So I park my car. I call them. I go, hey, just want to make sure that you guys are going to be open for 10. You're going to be open at 10 for the NES Classic. I want to pick one up. Oh, we're sold out. I go, what do you mean you're sold out? So, we don't have any left. We're sold out. I go, how can you be sold out at 9:45 of something that you're not even selling at 10 o'clock until 10 o'clock? And he's like, oh yeah, we opened early. I'm like, oh, I had no idea. They're like, yeah, we had a line of people waiting outside and we didn't want them to have to wait, so we just opened at like 9:30. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was 10. And he's like, oh yeah, we're supposed to open at 10, but there are people outside. Yeah, and? Are you fucking kidding me? So that's a corporate company like GameStop is going to advertise one time and then open 30 minutes earlier to accommodate people that just happen to get there on early, but everyone that actually got there on time is now just shit out of luck. I mean, again, I didn't get it. It's fine. I'm not happy about it, but whatever. Like I said, I'll wait. But to blatantly break your own rule and break your own business hours schedule and then not tell anybody just because there happens to be someone there, that's bullshit, dude. So what happens to everyone else that was there at your scheduled time? Nothing. We didn't get shit. And I go to that GameStop all the time. There's a guy that works there that I'm a big fan of. I really like the guy. Good dude. I go down there. We talk for hours, talking about Warcraft usually. He gave me the big giant Warcraft poster behind me that nobody listening on the podcast version can see, but I just turned my camera so the people in the Facebook chat can see it. But I don't understand. Like, how do you not tell anybody? I don't get it. Like, hey, we're gonna open up early. Hey, we're gonna do a midnight opening. Hey, we're gonna do a 9 o'clock opening. We're gonna do 9:30. No, just regular business hours, 10 o'clock, and then before 10 o'clock they're gone. That's bullshit, man. Like, that's just, I don't know. It's not fair to the other consumers. Like I said, to myself. I mean, like I said, such as myself, that are banking on your advertised time to be open, and then I get there and we find out you actually opened a half hour earlier. It ain't cool, man. It's bullshit, basically, is what it is. Regular business. So, I don't know, man. I don't really know what to say about that. I was pissed, and I guess I'm over it now. It's what, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon my time? It's almost 3 o'clock, so I'm over it now. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm justified in being annoyed in that. But, what are you going to do? It ain't there, it ain't there. So, how about some good stuff? I want to end this soon because I don't want this to be a super long episode. I'm going to try to do 20-minute episodes from now on. Maybe 20 or less. I'm already at almost 22 minutes. So, maybe another 5 minutes. Somebody that was in the line told me Walmart only got 3. Jesus, that's insane. I saw another guy, if you know who Pat the NES Punk is, he is a very popular YouTuber, does a ton of Nintendo videos and stuff. I listened to his podcast a couple days ago. It might have been actually yesterday, and he said that his local GameStop only got 3. And it's just, like, I don't understand how Nintendo can not make more, not supply more. I even looked on Japanese websites. Like, when I first got my PS2, my PS1 and my PS2 were both modded. Excuse me, not with mod chip. I had a mod chip in my PS1. My PS2 didn't have a chip, but I had that little slide tool. So you put it in the drawer, you pull the drawer out, whatever, it works fine. So I used to go on the site play-asia.com, and I would get a bunch of Japanese games there. I got a Japanese Nintendo 64 converter there also. So I got some Japanese what's it called? Anyway, I got a Japanese converter for N64 games, so I played a bunch of those. I got a bunch of PS2 Japanese games, Wrestle Kingdom. Basically, I got a lot of PS2 wrestling games that were Japanese from Play Asia, and I even looked on there to get the NES Classic. They didn't have it either, and they didn't even have the. I'm sorry, they did have the Japanese version of the NES Classic, which is the Famicom, which is the family computer. That's the Japanese Nintendo. But U.S. retail there for that is $180. I am not paying $180. That's insane. Excuse me. So, a couple of cool things, I guess. A couple of pros about the NES Classic. It's cool. It's small. I've heard the cable from the controller cable, I think it is very short, which I'm not really a fan of, but I know Nyko sells 6-foot extender cables. They're on Amazon, so I might pick up a couple of those if I'm able to get a unit. Like, I may buy the accessories and stuff before I even get it, just knowing I'm going to buy one eventually anyway, whether I get it in January or February. Also, there is a book, Power to the something, or Power to the... Is it Power to the People, or Power Play, or something like that? There's a book on Amazon that's basically like a compendium, kind of companion book, let's put it that way, to this new console, or classic console, new release. And I think it's called Power Play or something. And it's like a whole history of a bunch of games. It's probably similar to the Player's Guide, which I've also got behind me. But that looked really cool. It was like $20 or $26. I might get that on Amazon. So, I don't know. I'll check that out, too. It seemed kind of cool. But, yeah, there's like 30 of the most popular games that are on it. And I know people said that there's no room for downloads, I guess, or no room for expansion. Oh, yeah. That was a yawn. Shit. So, I don't know how true that is. I want to find a teardown video. I found one that wasn't what I was looking for, but I want to find a teardown video where someone actually rips open the NES, takes the board out, looks at it, sees what it is, and then maybe who knows? Maybe there will be a room for expansion. I don't know what kind of hard drive they got on there, or kind of chip or whatever, but maybe there's some kind of add-on you could do, or I don't. Is there a USB hub on it? I mean, I don't know actually if there's a USB plug on it. If there was a USB plug on it, you can obviously plug in the hub and add stuff to it, but I don't really know. But how funny would it be to plug in, if there was a USB port on that, to plug in like a printer and print out your, I don't know, screenshots of Super Mario 2? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to get it. I want to get the bundle from GameStop with the extra controller. I'm hoping to get it, like I said, soon. I'm going to check out Amazon. 2 more hours for Amazon to go live. I've got it right here on my screen. If I can't find it, I can't find it. No big deal. And if I get it, cool. I will do an unboxing video of that, ASAP, obviously. I'm assuming it's Amazon Prime, and today's Friday, so I should have it Sunday, because Amazon delivers on Sunday around here. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking at the Amazon page right now on my other monitor, and I am ready to... Includes an HDMI cable. That part I didn't know. So that's very cool. Anyway, I am going to let you all go now. I've ranted enough about eBay idiots and some of the things I didn't like, or heard I didn't like about the NES, the short controllers, and... Oh, you know what? Let me bring up one other thing I don't like before I let you go. I saw an iJustine video where she did an unboxing of it. Also, I don't understand why iJustine is famous. I just don't get it. I'm not a... Like, I don't subscribe to her or anything, so maybe she did something great that I don't know about. I always wondered, like, where she came from. Anyway, so she did an unboxing and sort of like a first play video. And, I guess there's 3 settings. There's CRT, which is like scan lines. There's 4:3 and 16:9. There's no full screen. So if I'm on a 65-inch TV, I'm not going to get full screen, I imagine. So, I mean, I don't know, that kind of sucks. Whereas, if I'm on an emulator, or if I'm on my Raspberry Pi with an emulator, I'm getting full screen. Oh, man. I am sorry I'm yawning so much. I'm getting full screen on all those formats or platforms. I'm not getting that with the new one. I don't know if that's a pro or a con. Like I said, it's really not about the games for me. It's more about the nostalgia of the unit itself. So, I kind of think that might be a pro, just because it's like, really that much, what's the word? Authentic, I guess. But at the same time, like, dude, just give me a full screen option. I mean, it's not going to look awful, I'm sure. It's HDMI. I know it's still going to be 8-bit, regardless of HDMI or RCA, but, you get my point. But anyway, thanks y'all for listening. I think this is episode 47. This has been That Image Guy. I am your boss. Not really. I am your favorite wrestler. I am your Italian hero, Joey Image, and you can please check me out online on Twitter at Joey Image, or Facebook.com/RealJoeyImage, or YouTube.com/Joey Image, or ProWrestlingTees.com/Joey Image. That is one of the most popular wrestling merchandise websites, if not the most popular, and I really need you to go to my store and buy a shirt. Please, if you're willing to spend $200 or $300 for a $60 NES on eBay, please just throw throw $20 aside and buy a shirt, please. I've got 9 different shirts on my Pro Wrestling Tees store. I've got an upcoming wedding I've got to pay for, so I could really use the funds. Please. Anyway, I appreciate y'all listening. We're at almost a half hour here. That's about 10 minutes longer than I want. Thanks y'all for listening, and I will catch you on the next episode. See ya. Peace. God damn. Alright. I don't know if I guess y'all can still hear me. What's the thing called? Audacity. I almost said avocado. Audacity is done. I am done recording. Now I'm here on fucking Facebook Live. Oh, God. I can't see who is still watching. I can only see there's 9 people, but if
Goddamn.
Nickel Night, what does that mean? No, there's not. Catlin Kelly, no, there's not. No, there's not what? What up? What do you mean? What up? I just talked for an hour, 30 minutes. Anyway, so yeah. So well, I want to get this thing, but if I don't, I don't. Oh man, this is good stuff. If any of y'all shop at like Costco, nah, man, I don't drink coffee. If any of you shop at Costco, check out this stuff. Core Organic. I don't know. It's actually really good. This one is peach mango, and I've also got watermelon lemonade here. These are my 2 favorites. This is good stuff. So did anybody actually get the NES Classic? Anyone that's watching this right now? Oh, man. All right, T. Yes, see, you remember. Man, this video looks like shit. I'm trying to, like, I'm watching here to see how it's coming out, and like, it's super choppy and pixelated. Why is it so shitty? I want it. How do I? Man, this video looks like shit. And if I go to settings, video default quality HD, autoplay videos off. Yeah, so if I go to my settings, it's on HD too. But it just looks terrible. Let the hype die down. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait. Like I said, if I don't get it today, today's the last day I'm gonna try. So, my fiance was like that, she said, with the Wii. The Wii was sold out everywhere. She couldn't find it. So she kind of basically gave up on even looking for it. And then one day she was walking through GameStop, and they told her, not GameStop, Walmart. And they told her that it was sold out, and she happened to see 2 on the shelf. So she grabbed one. So, by the way, this tripod is awesome. I got my webcam on it right now. My webcam has got the screw hole at the bottom for a tripod, as opposed to just putting it on top of the monitor, so it's on a tripod right now. It's cool. Alright, so I don't understand why it looks so choppy, but maybe if I do... See, the video looks fine in my... It's the stream then, it's not the actual video, because if I look in the... I'm broadcasting to Facebook Live with XSplit right now, and there's no problem at all. 0 dropped frames, no problem. So it's the stream itself. The stream going to Facebook is what the problem is, which is weird. Anyway, I gotta edit this, and I gotta sit around and do nothing until Amazon's ready. So thanks y'all for watching, and I will check y'all out later. Peace. How do I turn this off?